Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Friday video. Today it has been raining like crazy here, and that has really got me thinking that it's time for a seasonal reset in the Paludarium. And what I mean by that is that with this tank I am imitating nature quite a bit. And one thing that happens in the Amazon is the transition of the wet season and the dry season. And so in my efforts to mimic nature as closely as I can in this tank, I am essentially going to be bringing on the wet season. And of course, before I get started, I've got my fresh batch of botanicals boiling, getting them ready to go into the tank. So when you think of the rainy season in the Amazon rainforest, the first thing that comes to mind is heavy flooding of the region, which of course introduces new water into the environment, but also, for lack of a better way of phrasing it, cleans up the streams and rivers, pushing all of that built up mulch and debris, replacing pieces of driftwood with other pieces of driftwood. And that is essentially what I am mimicking here. I started off by removing all the driftwood from the tank. I did not mess with any of the plants in there. And then I went on to give the substrate a pretty thorough gravel vacuum, which will get rid of all that built up mulch and debris from the tank. Once that was finished and the tank was filled back up with some fresh water, I went back to putting the driftwood back into the tank. Now, I didn't pay much attention to placement when I took out the wood because I was going for more of a randomization, just as you would see in nature during a torrential wet season like you would in the Amazon. And then finally, it was time to put in the botanicals. I did put back in some of the older seed pods, which did not really decompose. And then I put in the brand new fresh botanicals. And after all of that, things looked like this. So I know I've been showing this tank off quite a bit lately, but it's just because I really like working with this tank and really experimenting with a lot of the concepts that go into making this tank almost completely natural and self-sustaining. As always, everyone, thank you for watching, and remember to hit that like button down below if you like what I'm doing. Remember to subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you all in the next video.